The ground shakes as you stomp forward. Rotting hands claw at you, but they scrape harmlessly against cold steel. To zombie fans, it's the ultimate what-if survival scenario. To gamers, it's Fallout's most iconic armor put into real life. And to survival buffs, it's the question, could technology like this actually make you unstoppable? For this scenario, we're dealing with the classic walkers. Slow, relentless, the Walking Dead style. One bite, and it's game over. But if you're wrapped in power armor, does the bite even matter? Well, let's find out here on the Zombie Survival Archive. Fallout's T-Series power armor isn't just a cosplay tin can. Lore describes it as a walking tank. Hydraulics boosting your strength, armor plating that shrugs off bullets, and a fusion core powering it all. In the wasteland, you laugh at raiders, super mutants, and even energy weapons. But drop it into the zombie apocalypse? Not mutants, not nukes, just endless, hungry corpses. Could this armor turn you into the last unstoppable survivor? Or would reality bring the fantasy crashing down? To answer that, we need to strip away the video game mechanics and look at the power armor through real-world survival logic. No HUD health bars, no magic repair benches, just hydraulics, fusion cores, and physics. How would this legendary suit actually perform if it existed in our world against classic walkers? Let's jump right into the pros and find out. At first glance, you're invincible. You have no more bite fear. The single biggest threat in the zombie apocalypse is infection, teeth-breaking skin. But in power armor, they can gnaw all day and they'll never bite through steel plates. That's total peace of mind. Well, as much as you can have in this world. You also have super strength. Hydraulics mean you can ragdoll zombies like they're crash test dummies. A simple shove turns into a 300-pound tackle. Crushing skulls becomes as easy as stomping a soda can. I bet you wish you had a Nuka-Cola right now. Sorry guys. You probably don't even have clean water. Next is the increased endurance and carrying capacity. Normally, you can't lug 100 pounds of supplies without exhausting yourself. In power armor, you can carry food, water, and weapons for days. A literal mobile fortress of gear. Don't forget, the fear factor. To other survivors, you're not just a person anymore, you're a juggernaut. No raider, bandit, or desperate looter is dumb enough to mess with someone who looks like they just walked out of Fallout 4, unless they haven't played it and don't understand. You also have environmental protection. Fire, falling debris, blunt impacts, even radiation. Things that will kill a normal survivor become inconveniences, like a splinter. Even if a horde topples a building on top of you, you're walking out like it's a Tuesday. Oh yeah, and don't forget, you don't take fall damage anymore. Have you ever played Fallout and jumped off a tall building? Yeah man, that could be you. So essentially, power armor can help open up new escape routes. Jump off a tall building. You won't feel it. At this point, it feels like game over for the zombies. Humanity wins. Roll the credits. But then again, you know on this channel, it's never that easy. So, reality sets in. The armor doesn't run on good vibes. It runs on fusion cores, nuclear batteries. In Fallout, you find them in basements and glove compartments like loose change. In the real world, not a chance. Even if you somehow started with a few, they don't last forever. Lore puts them at about 8 to 24 hours of power, depending on how hard you push the suit. Sprint, fight, or carry too much weight, and you're burning juice like a Humvee stuck in first gear. So picture this. You're surrounded by a swarm of walkers, mid-swing, when the fusion core blinks out. Suddenly, you're not a tank anymore. You're a prisoner. Locked in a coffin made of steel, waiting for zombies to pry you open, like a can of peaches. And even if you had unlimited cores, the maintenance would kill you. Power armor is a machine. Hydraulics, they jam. Servos break. The helmet display can fail. Out in the wasteland, the Brotherhood of Steel has workshops, engineers, and entire bases. In the apocalypse, you've got duct tape and crossed fingers. Once it breaks, you're stuck. Then there's mobility. Power armor is loud. Every step echoes like a car crash. So for being subtle, that's gone. You will never sneak through an abandoned hospital or slip past a roaming horde. Every move is a marching band announcing, "Food's over here, come and get it." Finally, heat and exhaustion. In Fallout, you don't feel it. In reality, you're inside a metal oven, sweating buckets, risking heat stroke, just walking down the street. Against zombies, exhaustion kills more survivors than bites. So, how good is power armor in a zombie apocalypse? For the short term, it's a 10 out of 10 fantasy. You're untouchable, the ultimate juggernaut, the king of the wasteland transplanted into a horror movie. But in the long term, it's a trap, a facade. Without fusion cores, without maintenance, without stealth, the suit becomes your biggest liability, a walking coffin waiting to shut down. So, while Fallout fans would love to stomp through the undead in a glowing T-51 suit, reality says this: power armor buys you time, but it doesn't buy you survival. So, what do you think? Would power armor make you the ultimate survivor, or just a dead man in a very expensive coffin? Let me know in the comments, and if you want more pop culture apocalypse breakdowns, subscribe to Zombie Survival Archive, where we turn fantasy into survival reality. And thank you guys for watching our videos, we really appreciate it.